everybody? Welcome to Taco Talk Tuesday. We are back with another show for you guys. All right. I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Darnell Lamont Walker.
Oh, yeah. Introduce yourself.
Darnell Lamont Walker of thecleverbastard.com.
I'm Eugene Stokes.
Scooby.
Where can they find you? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Mel Got Jokes 1914, and if you're looking for me on Facebook, it's actually Tyler McClain.
He got like five different names.
Mine,
all right, guys.
What's your mama call you? Mama call Clay.
Scooby.
Everybody, how was your weekend? Anybody do anything?
My weekend was cool. I went to San Francisco, which has become one of my favorite cities. I don't know if any of you've ever been.
How was the weather there? Did y'all get rain?
No, it was like the perfect weather. Like
really?
Perfect. Blue skies, clear skies. Like San Francisco basically has everything I love about every city that I like in one place. And so I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
I hosted a fundraiser, Poolside Vibes, for my GoFund for our documentary series that I'm working on. So that was fun. Even though it rained, we still had a lot of people come out. It was fun.
Awesome.
I went to the bathroom a couple times. It was dope until I ran out of toilet paper. And then I had to do the duck walk to the living room closet and get some more toilet paper. It was great, man.
You spent all weekend doing that?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have a boo there.
No booze.
What was my weekend? I saw Eugene this weekend. We had fun at our friend Renee's birthday party. She had a little block party in North Hollywood. It was a good time. The rain did not stop the fun at all. Shout out to Tasha for making those cupcakes. So good. And what else? Sunday, I feel like I did something.
Oh, I went to Laguna Beach on Sunday for
that?
Renee's birthday. And it was very far. And they had some reggae tunes. But the food was okay. It kind of had like a Caribbean vibe / Mexican vibe. You know.
All right. Well, y'all, we're about to get ready to jump into it. But before we do, everybody grab a shot glass. You know how we start things off here. Cheers. Let's find out what's in this cup of madness tonight. And let's go.
So me this one.
Oh, goddamn.
Kool-Aid. It tastes like Diamond Tap.
Oh my God.
I taste the
I taste red Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, tequila, water.
I taste like some Tylenol.
Right. All right. So jumping right into hot topics, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna start it with this. Sandra Bland. She was arrested. She was found dead in her cell in Wales County Jail in Texas. An autopsy a day later classified that her death was caused by hanging. They're saying suicide. Video emerged of the moment that she was arrested during a traffic stop. It was supposed to be a routine traffic stop. She can be heard complaining that the police slammed her head on the ground. Sandra was also part of the Black Lives Matter movement, and she made videos posting about it. This is Sandra right here, you guys. So in case you don't know what she looks like, this is a photograph of her. And we do have some footage of the video of when she was arrested. We'll look at that and come back and talk about it.
I can't hear you. Am I on public property?
So that video was taken by a bystander who just happened to, with all the recent incidents, happened to catch the video. What do you guys think on it? The family and friends and everyone is saying that they just don't believe that Sandra was the type of person that would commit suicide. She was just moving to Texas to take a job. I believe at her alma mater, she went to school at Prairie View.
She got her undergraduate and her master's at Prairie View, which they failed to mention. And she was actually just accepting her dream job. So I don't see how in any way possible she would have committed suicide. Not saying we don't know what's going through someone's mind. But as far as my friends that are in Texas and that work for the city, they are doing a full investigation because there's nothing out there. No one's going to hang themselves from traffic tickets.
It depends.
I mean,
it depends on when I say it depends, that was like she's taking her dream job and then she gets arrested. Even though if it's traffic tickets, some people can be so fragile. I'm telling you, it sounds retarded, and I know I sound stupid. But
no,
you
not
will be
at all.
so fragile that you think this is going to impact your rest of your life and your career because you actually went to jail. And she probably never been to jail in her life, never been arrested a day in her life. Now, she just took a job and all that stuff. So,
well, I mean, I'm kind of with Eugene. She had just taken her dream job. She was, I don't know the girl. I don't know her backstory or anything, but she, for all, resources, it looked like she was happy or excited or her life was, good. But then, I don't know, she was a part of the Black Lives Matter campaign. Maybe this could have been, I hate to think like that, but maybe she did do something that would garner attention to make it seem like, once again, police brutality against black people.
I mean, I know the African Americans that are very involved with the Texas area are making a movement that nothing is adding up.
Well, of course, and of course, the media was right on time the other day with the whole. She does have a past of speeding tickets in her past. Right on time with the racist. It's her fault because she has a speeding ticket. Outside of me saying we need to start killing police officers again on this show, I have nothing else to say.
I mean,
I think you say that every week.
Every week we need to start killing police officers.
have you been to jail?
I have been to jail.
I've been to jail too, and I knew I was shook up like, yeah.
Daytona Beach, Florida. I've been to jail
before in my life.
I've been to jail.
Was not
jail free.
Sorry, I have not.
I was a goon back in the day.
Jail
man.
free over
here. This is the past, but she didn't kill herself. They killed her.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah, you were there. They killed her, but if she did kill herself, I want to believe that she left a note that said this was for the movement.
I'm not going to do it.
Because have you seen the movie Life of David Gale? Oh,
yeah, it's good. Yeah.
No.
Like there's a movie, The Life of David Gale, where a man put himself in a position where he would be accused of raping this woman, so that he could be put on raping and killing her, so he can be put on death row to prove a point that the system was flawed. So what if this is a situation? That's something to think about.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and move along. Next topic, you guys. So Governor Martin O'Malley, he is in the news because he attended a conference where he made a very interesting declaration. Have you guys heard about this?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Black lives, white lives.
The Black Lives, White Lives Matter.
All lives matter.
So we're going to play it for you guys and find out why he's in a little bit of heat.
Some of the most important things that we accomplish in life, requires persistence. We did not repeal the death penalty in Maryland the first time we tried or the second time, but we repealed it the third time we tried. Every life matters, and that is why this issue is so important. Black lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter. Black lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter.
So
he said it a couple times.
He said shit twice. So
just in case y'all aren't here.
In case you didn't hear it the first time, but this was over this past weekend. On Saturday, he interrupted. He was invited to speak.
Right.
And so it's not like he just got up there and said the shit, but he said Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, all lives matter. And then he ended up apologizing, saying that he meant no disrespect. It was a mistake on his part, and he did not mean to be insensitive in any way or communicate that he did not understand the tremendous passion, commitment, and feeling in depth, a feeling that all of us should be attaching to those issues.
Okay, so and just like there really isn't anything new that needs to be said, except there's nothing new that needs to be said. But when they said you don't show up at Cancer Walk saying AIDS matters, you don't do that. We're fighting for Black lives here.
Well, it's
We're fighting for Black lives, and like the guy from what's the show? Orange is the New Black. He just released, he released a statement also about the whole thing. It's like, you can't, yes, all lives do matter, but right now we're focusing on Black lives because they matter. And by saying white lives matter too, it's like trying to do too many things at one time. Like you can fight for dogs' rights, but if you try to throw in squirrels and cats at the same time, then you lose focus. So right now we're focusing on Black lives because that's what we need to focus on.
Well, this is the thing, like watching the video, and even kind of looking at his body language and the way that he said it, I don't think he meant any harm. Right. The thing is, I think that
don't you get that man no excuse.
But look, he's running for president. I feel as though he thought he was saying some cool shit that was gonna get him some claps and some hurrahs, and he didn't really understand how he was demeaning.
I mean, it's taking
the cause.
the past to the future. Like now it's the future. It's the same thing as when they said white power and black power. That's how it came across to I think a lot of people.
But
and that's the wronging. That's where
I don't think he meant anything by it.
He didn't mean it, but that's how it came across.
Yeah, but is it that he came across that way, or you just took it that way? There's a difference.
No. I mean, I've sat there and heard many people's opinions on this. You know, like in the morning, and I'm like, okay, well, that's right now we're having an issue. We have these things going on, and people are being being murdered, and we're still sitting there saying, okay, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, but at the end of the day, we're not focusing on white lives. We're focusing on Black lives right now.
But the thing about it is that people are trying to. Okay, how do you this? If you focus on one group and you focus on that, to me, honestly, I don't care what anybody think about what I say about this. I say you're not helping the movement. Because if you sit there and say Black Lives Matter, now you're about to segregate one side, you're going to say White Lives Matter, you're segregated, and at the end of the day, you're going to try to say...
But with the campaign of Black Lives Matter, that's not being... It wasn't started to segregate.
Right, I do got that, but now people are using it that way.
But what do you say we should say?
I don't know. If I
knew what to say Black Lives Matter.
No. The thing about it started off good. It started off good, and then it's just people start taking it a different angle. Like, oh yeah, we should do this, we should do this. No, at the moment of what was going on in society, yeah, Black Lives Matter, y'all need to campaign this. Now people are taking it another step where like, oh yeah, they don't care, white lives don't matter. It's all about it. Like you're doing it, now you're going too far.
Well, my question is for him is what is he doing to be active in the movement of Black Lives Matter?
That's good point.
How are we moving to another area where
he gave his black assistant a 2-cent raise? He's a racist.
Again, he is a
y'all try to apologize for this white man on the show.
Martin Ali, he is one of the Democratic candidates. But again, I don't think that he meant harm. I don't think he meant segregation in it. I thought that he was saying some cool ass shit that was gonna get this crowd of black folks to cheer for him and believe that he's on our side to get him to vote. That's what it's about. But also with that story, so Hillary Clinton, she's also been put under fire because while Martin apologized for his statement, Hillary has been asked if she should apologize because she went to a black church 5 miles outside of Ferguson recently, and she was telling a story describing her mother's life in which she said her own parents abandoned her. By 14, she was out on her own. Years later, when she was old enough to understand, I asked my mother, what kept you going? Her answer was very simple. Kindness along the way from someone who believed she mattered. All lives matter. So Hillary somewhat used the same, phrase, but
it doesn't sound like she was using it in the context of race relations in America.
She had a story with hers.
It was more
but
because people's life mattered. And she wasn't discussing race or
she drew a picture.
Context clues should be used. But the man is a racist.
Martin O'Malley.
Governor Martin O'Malley. Mark Warner was the senator of Virginia.
And the last.
Because I'm not voting for him. I'm voting for Bernie. Bernie 2016.
All right, y'all. And then, of course, our... Bernie?
Madoff?
No. Our favorite newest View panelist, Raven Simone, she also got a little bit of heat because they discussed this on The View. And Raven, let's see what her choice was on the subject matter was.
I actually agree with him.
I don't agree with them blowing at him. I think all lives do matter, but I understand what the Black Lives Matter hashtag means. It came in conjunction with everything that was going on with the police and Ferguson. And, you have to be sensitive in that statement, but he is right. All lives matter. Ray, trust me, I'm down for all Black Lives Matter. I get it. But it does separate again. It continues the separation of people when we're supposed to, no offense, but all American lives matter.
Well, you have to bring it up for people to be aware.
Indeed.
It's an issue.
Chinese all lives matter. And I get it, dude, but
I
be
think
careful where you
no.
So what do you guys think? Really quick, what do you guys think of Raven's comment?
I just said that, and she disagreed everything, but she just told me, I agree. I don't
know. Okay, so let me rephrase it. I agree with some of the statements that she's made on The View, and I'm very, very happy that we have.
We're talking about this specific.
Well, I was just saying
rant.
that. Well,
Yeah.
I like Raven Simone being on The View. Okay.
Raven is an idiot. She's racist.
Thank you. She is. She was the biggest idiot in history because when she said, "I'm from every continent in Europe," I almost peed my pants laughing.
Well, I think she's gotten a little smarter being on The View now, and Whoopi got in that ass. Okay. All right.
No. No, she said,
I'm sorry.
I'm from every
can't-
continent in Africa.
I can't back up anything that Raven said on The View because, again, the hashtag Black Lives Matter was created because of the police brutality and things that were happening to Black lives here recently. It's 2015, and this has been happening to us several times over in the last 2 years.
Happened this weekend in Ohio. The man was shot to head by the police. He has 13 kids, a fiance, and now he's dead because he didn't want to produce a driver's license. The cop shot him in the head.
Right. It's just not the same. I'm sorry. Black lives, white lives, all lives. It's not the same. Sorry.
Raven is like the albino squirrel that it's a squirrel, but it's white, and it doesn't know that it is a squirrel at the end of the day.
All right, y'all. So we're going to move on. Next topic, you guys. All right. So there's an art exhibit in Chicago that's getting a lot of controversy. The artist T. Rock Moore discussed the racial controversy surrounding her Chicago exhibit. So T. Rock, this is T. Rock, you guys. It is a woman, surprisingly, and a white woman at that. Mm-hmm. So T. Rock presented this exhibit called Confronting Truth's Wake Up, which features a hyper-realistic full-size sculpture of Michael Brown. This is what the exhibit looks like. I'm just confused. Is that Whitney Houston?
No, that's Eartha Kitt's like song that they're playing.
Got it. Okay.
Which is about racism.
So the show's become a lightning rod of critical reaction across the internet. Some onlookers appreciate Moore's aggressively anti-racist stand, while others suggest that she's misguided in her approach.
Nope.
Now, Moore, she said she did have that Mike Brown's mother
okay
of it, and also gave her, permission to do it.
I mean, my issue is, at the bottom line, if this was a black woman doing it, would we have any problems?
Nope. Not one.
So now it's wrong that a white woman is, we're saying Black Lives Matter again, but a woman is making a statement because they never put that type of stuff, what really happened in slavery and civil rights in my history book. So now that she's...
Where you from?
I'm from Texas, okay?
Yeah.
So now that she's actually making a movement and she's doing something that we may be afraid to do because we're not doing it, we're doing it. We're not getting. No, we are doing it, but we're wronging her for doing this.
But this. Look at the exhibit. This is.
It's what we see.
Look at the entire exhibit.
I think maybe if it were a.
What's the argument though? Are you saying it's not art? Are you saying it's too much?
They're saying it's wrong.
They're saying it's wrong.
Like what are y'all? I'm saying what are y'all? I know what they're saying.
I think it's perfect. I think nothing wrong with it because you got to look at the entire exhibit. People looking at the body and the little bullet hole. The bullet.
I'm for.
I said look at the background. Look at the background. The background of the exhibit.
Are you against it, Jack? Because what? Why are you against?
Love it. It's
is it more of an art thing because it's not? You think it's not art, or you don't like the exhibit itself?
It's a sculpture. She sculpted that man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not here for it, but I honestly cannot put my face on why.
Because I had a debate on my Facebook the other day about this exhibit, and the guy was a white guy, and he was saying that here comes a white lady making a profit off of Black Death, and and I'm like,
it's not even that that she's white. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking maybe why did it have to show his death? Why did it have to show him face down like that? Why couldn't?
Because
that's perfect. I think art is supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Right.
It's supposed to not all art, but some art. I think some art is created to make you uncomfortable. I think this is one of those situations where, like me, as a filmmaker, every film that I will make will piss somebody off.
Right.
Because people need to get mad in order to have a conversation. And I think that this art is going to create a conversation that this artist wants to have with the world. Because we're talking about it. We're saying why is she doing this? And
but I guess it more so makes me when I look at it, like I just get angry all over again, and I don't want to continuously look at it.
I think that's what it's supposed to.
I
think that's what she's trying to do.
And the father
she did her job.
Yeah, his dad is extremely angry, but I don't understand his pain at all. That's not for me. It's not for me to fully understand. I hope that no one has to go through that. But at the end of the day, this sets the standard for this is what we're going through. And I think that's as he's marching and as he's a part of all this, I don't understand why he wouldn't embrace this. And I understand the pain part, but I don't understand why he didn't embrace it.
Look at the whole exhibit, and people failing to realize what she did. It was actually, I think it was genius. If you look at the exhibit, people focus on the body. You got to look in the background. You got the Eartha Kitt thing going on, and look to the left. There's a picture. There's a statue of Lady Liberty. That was me. Mm-hmm. And then to the bottom are cleaning supplies. As if you look at it real close, there's a thing of cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
The United States cleaning supplies, and then you got this. To me, signifies there's a black kid in Plainview. It's in the United States, and in the background, y'all don't see it, but they're gonna try to cover it up.
Well,
Maybe, or it could be ethnic cleansing.
We got a
this is true.
on our
Trying to
social
get rid
stream,
of
you
black
guys.
people.
So we have a viewer that wrote in and says, "How is viewing the body indicative of the movement? What does it stand for? That's the problem."
I mean, put your. If you saw any one of us sitting in this room right now, in that same situation, it was their body, we would be in tears. We would be so moved. So I mean,
I
the
don't
body
think people-
symbolizes. It symbolizes us.
How
I
about
don't think
that?
people give enough credit to just conversation. I think like having a conversation around it sometimes is enough, or sometimes it's what the artist is trying to do.
I mean,
like,
I don't know. Is
even
it
in
that,
grad school? Like when I was at Howard, I created a film called The Field Nigger and the Buchenwald Jew, and it was a conversation between a black girl and a white boy about the Holocaust and slavery, and they were both saying that neither of them actually existed. So at the end of the film, we screened it. At the end of the film, the professor called me a racist creator of propaganda and tried to give me an F. But we had a 2-hour conversation about this film. And I told her, I said, well, I did my job. Everyone here is pissed off. Everyone's mad. And we just talked about slavery and the Holocaust, and you were mad, you calling me a racist.
Okay, well, those
So
right
that's
there,
all-
that
that's
right
all you
there
really
is
want.
two, different things happening to two different races, different ethnicities. With this,
But
I
it's
feel
a
like,
movement. It's a
going
movement
in,
in art.
Going in, maybe as if I were a white person and I were, Martin O'Malley, who shouted, all lives matter, not understanding why hashtag Black Lives Matter means so much. As white people, yes, we could talk about this, we could see it, try to sympathize. But as a black person going in, I get angry by this.
You should.
You know what I mean?
I get angry every time I watch Hal Lerner. You're supposed to get mad. You're supposed to want to go kill some white people. You're supposed to get angry.
How are you
Think about-
progressing?
Not
No,
racist,
think
but
about-
we're
think
supposed
about-
to-
think about
at the
like
end of the
this.
day, we're supposed to come
All right,
together.
think
That's,
about-
that's what we're
You
supposed to
don't.
do.
You utilize that energy and do something
And
else
try
with,
to
but
do-
you talk about
Productive.
it. And productive.
All right,
You're
so-
supposed to be mad. So she did her
Look at that
job
shit,
by
though.
making.
All right, you
pissing
guys.
off.
You
So we got to move on. We got to move on
You
to the next
want?
topic, guys. Unfortunately, we're not moving away from race. So this photo of a black official helping a white man at the KKK rally has went viral
I'm glad
and it's
we
getting
talked
a
about
lot of attention. This is the photo, you guys, if you haven't seen it. The black director of South Carolina's public safety agenda said Monday he was surprised the photo showing him helping a white man wearing a racist t-shirt went viral. But now that it has, he's hoping that it will be a catalyst for people to work towards overcoming hate and violence. His name is Leroy Smith.
Leroy ain't never scared because my ass will never be there for sure. Okay.
Right, no, right there. I mean, I can't say I'm mad at Leroy. Statement. I'm not mad at his statement. I'm mad at his statement.
You what?
I'm not mad at his statement because this is just show. This is a way to show that black people are not here to hurt y'all. Black people are not here to kill y'all. This man in South Carolina.
I know you
just
got
helped
no
this
idea.
white
I
man.
know you
Because
ain't
my ass
supposed
would have kept walking.
explaining to
Okay.
these people.
No,
Again.
number one, I wouldn't have been there. I'm just saying
I ain't
this
here
is
for
somebody
nobody's
who was
comfort.
there.
I'm not here for anybody's comfort. Don't want me to be. I'm not here. That man would have
But you-
died on that street corner, and I would have pissed in his mouth on that street corner.
Really?
I would have shat.
said
on
that.
him.
I
I would.
feel
Is it shat or
feel
shit? I would have.
Shat.
I would have shat
That's
shit
his
on that
right.
man.
That's his right.
He would have died in that street.
Went to his way, gave his mom
I
dead
would-
flowers.
But
You
then
mean-
that
you
goes
mean-
to defeat the purpose of we're trying to bring everybody together.
No, because and that's the thing. Everybody's like, that just shows black people's humanity. We've been showing our humanity
But it's
since
also-
we came over here
yes,
and
I
didn't kill
know,
them
and
when
I
they made
get
us
that, and I
But
slaves.
we've
get
been
that, yes,
showing
and it has
humanity
not-
since we've been taking care
When
of
we
these
were slaves
kids.
and we didn't
Okay.
kill them, they should have already
These baby
known that we were
kids.
human.
Slavery.
Listen, I mean, I'm not
here for it.
Look, like I
I ain't
said,
here
I
for
wouldn't have been there in the first place. But it does. I think about with South Carolina with the church shooting. Black people, we are not here to hurt anybody. They invited that boy Dylan into
the church.
to pray with them, to sit with them. They didn't invite him in there to tell them how bad white people was to get the white
Maybe
devil
that's the
out of
problem.
him.
Maybe that's the
Like,
problem. We not here to hurt people. Maybe we need to be.
Well,
Everybody,
that's,
everybody
no.
watching.
See,
If y'all know
that's
something
my
go down,
issue.
We going to a white church on Sunday.
See, that's my
Go ahead.
issue.
Wait, you can- no, you
They did a
can.
whole documentary on this boy's diary and what was his issues and what was his problems and why he was a good kid at heart. But we just had a girl
What's the documentary you're talking about?
about the boy that went into South Carolina.
Oh, you're talking about Dylan. Okay.
Dylan. See, I don't know his name because I don't care to know his name. But now we are finding everything that's wrong with this girl that possibly could have committed suicide in her jail cell. She had all these tickets. She was being disruptive. Oh, but somebody goes in and kills them, and we want to say that they're okay, and we're doing a documentary. about this person and their diary.
But
that's the issue. That's the issue that we're facing in America.
The thing with this whole thing is that no matter what your view is on how you feel about things, man, you still human in the end. Like you sit there, like I can care less if I don't like you because.
What would you have done? What would you have done?
But every human person. Hell no! You ain't whoop me with his cane. I ain't helping him.
You know, okay. I'm one of those. This is me. Listen, I'm one of those. If I would have saw out the corner of my eye, I would have waited to see if anybody else would have helped him. Like I would have acted like I didn't see it.
You would have waited till he passed out and went over there.
But then when I saw him like going down, it's just. I'm sorry. I have compassion for people.
Yeah,
I do.
I held the door open today for a
But like I said, number one, I would not have been anywhere near a KKK rally.
Me neither.
So he's an officer.
That's all. He got
he was working.
It ain't in me.
Serving.
First of all, I like,
making his coins.
I like all kind of empathy and compassion, as you might know. So it ain't in me.
All right. So moving on. Next topic, you guys. Damn, we still in this. So Madonna posted this picture last week. Madonna posted this picture of her children rubbing her feet, and she posted it with the caption, #MotherLove, how I'm gonna get through the day. Mercy and David give the best foot rubs, #Rebel Hearts.
Now,
nothing wrong with what she said.
So there's nothing wrong with that, but I can't say this is not the first time she has had her little African babies in the media saying something or doing something. I don't think it's inappropriate, but she has done stuff.
You said you rubbed your rubber.
No, you know,
I didn't.
I didn't, but my mom went and got a pedicure, and we went and got a pedicure together.
Yes, she got feet.
But if
my
she,
grandma or mama, I ain't never went in there. I had to scratch my mama back.
You won't raise right.
I think people are. I think in this whole thing that people are reaching. I'm sitting there like that.
Yeah, they are reaching.
She adopted those two black kids. She had to write a disclaimer. Thou shalt never make my black kids.
But what did she say before? A year ago, we had that same issue where Madonna posted something.
She called her white son a nigga.
Right. Yes, so she was talking about her little nigglets.
No,
it
was her white son.
No, I know. But
you probably was acting like a nigga.
I'm for her trying to make it an inclusive word.
Wait, now?
But at the same time,
I'm for her making nigga an inclusive word because I call white people niggas all the time.
Okay. Yeah, but you typing that is just inappropriate.
You ain't a nigga because you black. You a nigga how you act. And there's her little niggas probably running around bad.
I see no problem.
I have no problem with the photo.
Okay,
I have no problem with the photo.
This photo we posted on our Facebook page. We got a few comments. So Tiffany Lynette, she said, I think it's only an issue because she's white. I rub my mommy's feet and my grandma's feet. My niece rubs my feet and my mom's feet and her mommy's feet. My little cousins rubbed our feet. It's only an issue because she's a white adopted mother of black kids.
Right of passion.
But then we have Valencia Durham who commented. She said it's a publicity stunt. She knew it would cause a stir. Why not post a picture of you hugging them? But massaging your feet, where's your trainer? Nothing wrong with kids rubbing mom's feet. She wants attention. Not a fan of Madonna. Don't have one record by her music collection.
I mean, I don't know.
I love Madonna.
I feel like there's nothing right you could do if she would have taken a picture with those black kids and posted it.
Right.
No. I don't think.
They could have been holding the door for her. Look at them niggas, my servants.
I don't think it's bad at all. It's the fact that she did this. She did something last year that was still controversy. She does something every to stay relevant.
But look, this is what I think. We just finished talking about T-Rock's exhibit of Mike Brown. We just finished talking about Martin O'Malley saying all lives matter. We just talked about Sandra Bland. We have all this shit that's happening. Madonna is, I'm sure, someone's keeping her aware of what's going on in both pop culture as well as just news, period. Unfortunately, I don't think this was the right time to post a photo like this.
Am I not supposed to be a mother? Like what?
She didn't read the article.
I'm not about being a mother.
No, I think it was. I think it was. She was just being a mom.
I'm not here for anybody's comfort. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a parent, or what I feel like doing as a parent, you telling me I can't post it because now ain't the right time because blackness is happening? No,
I'd rather her post her doing something with her kids proactive.
That's
proactive. She down there comfortable. They working. But
they're smiling. They're smiling.
Your grandma made you work, huh?
They're smiling. There's nothing wrong with it. Like if that's like saying
you wasn't raised.
That's like saying
I
don't do nothing because her kids are
watching. Hang on, Scooby talking.
It's like saying she can't do nothing with her kids because they black, so she might as well just throw them in the room and say y'all can't come out until all this shit dies down. And I can't take no photos with you because look, everybody gonna say she took a photo with her and the family. They'll be like, oh, look at her.
I would have loved that.
She's showing everybody that she got black kids.
So we have a question, a viewer on our social stream. If these kids were light skinned instead of looking fresh off the boat, would this even be an issue?
I personally don't give a damn what you do with your kids, girl. But listen, if you're gonna post the baby's kids, I need you to do something a little bit better. Read a book to them, a little something. You at Disneyland,
But then they're gonna say
something
you
about
can't.
you.
You teaching your look. The little niggas can't read. I gotta read to them. That's what they would have said.
No.
She's not teaching them how to
Rubbing
read.
your
She gotta
feet
read
is
to
a little
them.
different than reading to your nigglets. Okay.
I'm telling you, that's what
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like the picture. I think Madonna is at this point. She's grasping for straws. She's doing what she needs to do to stay relevant.
Or she just
But Drake just made a song about her. So damn. Like,
All right, y'all. So next topic. We gonna move on. Rachel Dolezal.
My
We got rid of her.
I love her.
So she's back in the news. She recently did an interview with Vanity Fair, and she it came out over the weekend, and she gives many more choice quotes about her chosen identity as Black American, despite everything that she's been through. So the biggest quote people pull from that, and this is one of the photos that was used. Rachel Dolezal says she's doing black hair to pay the bills. Remains defiantly trans.
My nigga.
Look.
Here for it.
If she
Look at this picture though.
Gooned out.
Into that.
If she wants to identify by doing black hair, all power to you, girl. Because I damn sure can't do it my damn self. So go ahead.
Well,
You
listen
wanna
to
learn-
this.
You want to make your
So
way? Make your way.
Dolezal, she said she reveals that she's been making ends meet after losing her job to this scandal by doing braids and weaves out of her house 3 times a week.
And nothing wrong with it.
And says that she developed a passion for taking care of and styling black hair when she was in college in
And nothing
Mississippi.
wrong with it.
But
I'm here for all of it.
I think again we don't have to always say black hair, girl. If you're doing hair, you're doing hair. Period.
She say black hair, she said braids.
Braids and weaves.
And weaves. There ain't nothing
Not
but,
that
in the
other
white
races don't
world
get
ain't
weaves.
nothing but extensions.
Right,
and clip-ins.
Because clip-ins and extensions is the same thing as some weaves, baby.
Right. That's what,
Okay.
So
Okay.
But
yes,
she
it
went this-
is.
What's floating in that mind down
she
there?
been doing black. She been hanging around black people. So
Listen,
she,
okay,
extensions out her vocabulary.
I'm really, first of all, let's get into Vanity
Yeah.
Fair. Vanity Fair's doing a whole lot with trans
Trans everything.
Trans everything. So
Yeah.
Vanity Fair's trans everything. I'm about to start telling people that I was born a woman for the next
For
the next 6 months. This is gonna be my story around LA. No, but I mean I'm here for Rachel.
Can't deal.
Doing black hair. She lives in East Washington. She's probably the only person in that town doing black hair, so somebody had to do it. She's probably making a lot of money doing black hair in this town. And the black people in this town, it's a small town, they probably still look at it like, oh, that's just
What up,
Rachel down the
girl?
block. Right. We know you. We know that you had good intentions. Whatever. I was here for it when the whole story happened. I'm mad that I was just against her being able to still use her white privilege. So as long as she got rid of that,
she's fine.
then she's good with me.
Well,
as long as she can no longer use white privilege.
Did
she's
you see
good with me.
you see where the photo? Look in the back. Look in the
Oh, I
back.
see the photo.
It looks
It's
like
a
slave
bar,
country
and they're
land.
like no more white privileges for her.
There's no white
She,
privilege.
look at it. She probably got Coogee jeans on right
Look
now,
at how long these braids are.
and she did it
I went to
herself.
school with the-
And
well,
she
she
did it
went to
herself.
Howard.
She went to
So-
Howard.
There it is.
And well,
Sounds
of
about right.
course, as soon as she put this out, Black Twitter couldn't wait to fire her ass up. This is one of the tweets I saw, and this is my favorite. It says Rachel Dolezal got fired, so she started doing hair. That's black as hell. She's dead serious about living this life.
Being serious.
Girl, if you want to live that life, live that life,
Ain't nothing
girl.
wrong with
Ride
it.
Oh,
this bitch
she-
to the
she-
west.
While we
Yeah.
trying to move out, keep
She
it
a
moving.
car game away.
You said she
That's
got
it.
She a car game away from
Alright.
getting her kids taken.
from what?
It's
Getting
like
her kids
Malibu
taken.
most
Oh,
morning.
Jesus. All
I
right.
didn't see it.
So going back in the news, we talked about it last week, catching up on it. Now we had even more come out over the weekend. Bill Cosby.
Oh,
My
God.
nigga.
Wait, say that again.
My nigga.
Bill Cosby is still in the news. So as you guys know, at this point, Bill Cosby has been accused of allegedly sexually assaulting over 40 women. The deposition was released from a 2005 deposition. It was released by the New York Times. They picked up from it. I just don't know what to say.
I mean, I have two very
I really don't know what
weird
to say about it.
opinions.
Go ahead.
I
please.
feel like, first of all, number one, okay, when you are kicking it with any celebrity person and you are trying to get on in this game, whether you're relevant or not, any person that hangs out with a celebrity person, it's one-on-one, and it's a male, and it's happening during this time, and you're also trying to be a model or whatever, you put yourself in an awkward situation. Do I think that that's absolutely right for you to be raping people? Hell no.
Well, he came out that he admitted to having Quaaludes. That's what he was giving the women. So this deposition 2005
Drugs.
was against drugs. Was against a girl named Andrea Constant. And part of the deposition, after describing what he depicts as a sexual encounter with Andrea, Bill explained in part why he viewed it as consensual. He said, "I walked her out. She does not look angry. She does not say to me, don't ever do that again. She doesn't walk out with an attitude of huff, because I think that I'm a pretty decent reader of people and their emotions and these romantic sexual things, whether you want to call them.
But when any person is on drugs, though, you can't consent to anything.
Or after I've just been raped and I'm going to walk out of this house like everything is cool because I don't want to also be killed. So,
look here,
what? Bill is a rapist. I've been saying it since the beginning. Mm-hmm. He's been raping women since.
He's been around all them kids.
Hey, man, he's been raping people since the 1800s. Bill, listen.
1800s?
Bill is a rapist. And I've been saying there's still people who are defending him.
Look, I'm one of them right here. Because I tell people
like this. You're defending Bill?
Yep, I am.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I am. Yep, it don't matter.
What?
But,
so what if you have a daughter?
This is it. Listen.
Wait, now,
I read the devil. I read it. I read it. Now, he does sound like a narcissist. But to say, I got Quaaludes, I got Roofie, whatever the hell drugs he got for the women, it's like me, and I used them to rape women. It's like me saying when I was in college, I bought alcohol to rape women. I said, because all he did, he said, everybody back then and back in those times, he was the man. King of the swing. And guess what? He probably did drugs. He said, I bought drugs, we used them in the depth. It said, I bought drugs, we used them together. And when he says I'm a good reader of body language, I don't know many people that been in a sexual encounter. Like, if I was like this, oh yeah, do I say, are we going to have intercourse now? Are you cool with it? No, you kind of read the body language.
Well, and if she has had the if you don't
have you ever seen anybody on the Quaaludes?
Body language.
He never said we did it together. He said we did it together.
But why did he say it?
Okay,
because his lawyer objected and wouldn't let him answer that question.
Because he has that fake
then the whole situation when he was like, well, the reason the judge opened the file is because he said that when they were describing the rape, Bill was like, well, I mean, yes, that did happen, but I did offer to pay for her to go to college. So, and he was like, but you raped her. Yes, but I offered to pay for her to go to college. Like, what? And he realized how...
But did he offer that before?
It's so much. But so one of the things, Bill acknowledged that in the deposition that he secured 7 prescriptions for Quaaludes in the 70s over a period of 2-3 years from an LA doctor. He says that while he told the doctor he had a sore back, he imagined that the doctor understood that he was not using them to treat this pain. So he was then questioned. You testify that you knew you were not going to take them, and I'd like for you to explain your answer. He did not know that, or why you say he knew that. Bill says what was happening at the time was that Quaaludes happened to be the drug that young people were using to party with, and there were times I wanted to have them just in case.
Okay. We have to be realistic here, because a year ago Rick Ross was in trouble and lost all of his sponsors, Reebok and etc., because of putting mollies and at the club. Well, putting mollies in certain bottles. Now I know when I go out in LA, I have had my male friends tell me, oh, you don't need to hang out with that table because there's mollies in that bottle. But any girl passing by trying to get a drink or whatever doesn't know that. So we have to approach everything else that's happened. CeeLo was in trouble. All of things. So we can't just say because he was Bill Cosby, he did a movement in Black history, blah, blah, blah. It's still not acceptable.
I think my issue, my thing at this point with those Scooby, my issue with what you're saying is that if you feel that it's still not rape, then then at this point you really have to question where you might draw the line. Have you ever been that? Like, have you ever had
because
non-consensual sex?
No. Like, I think the worst thing
everybody here. I'm sorry.
I don't want to have to ask if you ever raped anybody on air.
Question about that too.
I don't want to ask if you ever raped anybody on air, but damn, at this point, if you feel it's not rape, then
I mean, if I'm a little tipsy and I pass out at your house, what you gonna do?
What were you about to say, Scooby? What was your comment that you were about to make? I'm being a lawyer. Don't answer the question.
I ain't never raped nobody. Okay, man. All the sexual encounters I've had have been willing. Man, I got videotape to prove it.
Because what were your comments on Bill? What were your comments on Bill?
Like Bill. Okay, Bill. I think at the time Bill was that guy. And back in the day, everybody did some form of drugs. Now, Bill has this clean cut because he was Mr. Dr. Huxtable, Fat Albert, all this stuff.
That's called
now he
acting.
has, but either way, so I'm at a point where I'm like, he does so much for the black community. He did a lot for the black community and for people. Even the light skinned ungrateful broad that was on the Cosby Show. Which one was the dog?
Lisa Ray.
The one that don't like him. He did a different world as a spinoff so she could have her own show, and she's still ungrateful.
But he also told her not to
I
do
don't
that.
know. Wait. I don't know where it's going.
If you reward somebody,
No.
And that was Bill's statement.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
gave you this.
I think
you need to be thankful that I made
back in
right,
the
you need to be thankful.
I think back in the
Okay,
day.
granted, we appreciate the things that he's done. That's just like I said, Martin Luther King was out. Granted, we appreciate
so high.
we appreciate every single thing that he's done and he's moved and whatever. But at the end of the day, you still rape somebody. You rape somebody. Period.
That's Fat Albert,
It
man.
is.
Y'all
And
leave
again,
Fat
people,
Albert alone.
I
You
just
need
think
to go
where it
to
comes in is,
jail.
again, people need to be able to separate Bill Cosby from any character he's played.
Right.
That's where it all comes in. All right. So, y'all, last topic that we're going to cover. So, this woman, Darla Nujabauer, she is in the news because she yelled at a toddler who was crying in the diner to make it stop. Let's take a clip. Take a look at a clip of Darla. We'll come right back.
All I said was I slammed my hands on the counter and I said, "This needs to stop," meaning her screaming. And I pointed at her and she looked at me and she stopped. And her parent said, "Are you screaming at a child?" Yes, I am. And she
I
agree.
fucks with Darla.
Because
What do you guys think?
Well, okay, so my whole thing is,
what you got?
I think kids should only be allowed in McDonald's, Ruby Tuesday, Applebee's, Red Lobster, and Olive Garden. If your kid comes to any restaurant where I'm trying to enjoy my meal and have fun with my friends, they need to get the hell out. And if I put them, you need to allow it.
Okay. I don't agree with the putting the hands on, but 2 weeks ago I witnessed this situation while I was shopping in Macy's in Sherman Oaks. This baby kid was yelling for about 40 minutes in the store. Now I had my dog and he was behaving, okay? And so this lady decided to step in and say, "You need to discipline your kid," and yelling at him, and they had a full-on brawl in Macy's. And I'm sitting here trying to get my shop on, and I think it's really inconsiderate when parents don't discipline
And the
their
backstory
kids.
is they were there. The parents, they ordered pancakes for the baby, but I guess the baby wasn't eating them, or
I don't
wasn't
care
in his
what the
reach,
baby was
and the
doing.
child started screaming and was screaming for over an hour before Darla told the child that cut that shit out.
I mean, it's
You got 10 minutes.
It's the same reason, you know.
No.
You
No.
got 3 minutes.
That's a long time. 10 minutes.
Let
is a long
me
time.
tell you something.
That's 3 minutes.
If you don't incorporate the look in your child, my mama gave me the look, and I knew if she gave me the look 3 times, I was gonna get it in the car.
But you know,
Okay?
there are only so many. There
Hard.
are only so many places a kid should be allowed anyway. A plane is not one of them.
I mean, I can't,
But
I
you
can't
have to
say
be
a plane.
realistic.
That's-
You have to
fuck
be
that, take
realistic.
Greyhound. No, listen, no. Kids should not be allowed everywhere. Like,
No, they're
if they're
children.
messing up the comfort of people who are there to enjoy themselves, they need to go. Like an airplane. I'm not riding an airplane to be disrupted. That's the same reason I don't want a fat person sitting beside me on my plane.
Which you know
Oh,
what, that's
no.
true.
What I
Is
would
that
say,
rude? That's why you
no,
gotta buy 2
what I would
suits.
say, no, I'm not riding to be disrupted by a child or by an adult who maybe snores. So I have my
Exactly.
headphones. So that's one reason why I say you can't, traveling, you can't just say,
No,
oh,
but
kids
when
on
you
the
are
plane.
out
No.
at a restaurant, my brother had
That's just
one
like
time to act a
Me
fool.
I have to buy my headphones. So no, that's an extra charge. I don't need that. I don't want to hear your child. I got kids that sit on my stoop that I wish people would come by and shoot sometimes.
And you don't go down there and tell them.
Oh, I tell them to get the fuck up off my stoop.
With
But
that
then they
rabbit,
keep coming
with that
by.
rabbit.
And that rabbit is still alive. I'm trying to call the people on.
I think
She owns the restaurant. Keep it that.
she fuck it, I ain't gonna lie, man. I would have yelled at the kid too. I
you
literally would have walked over there and I wouldn't even yell. I probably would have said something like, but real stern, like, "If you don't shut this little motherfucker up, I'm gonna shut him up."
I probably would
And
have
I
done.
guarantee we're gonna leave. We're cool. Leave.
Right.
Please.
I probably would've said,
your
"Pardon."
$50 you spent on pancakes. It ain't
They
gonna
won't
kill me.
They won't go leave a tip. No way.
Right.
They don't have disposable income.
See,
Oh,
all right, y'all.
I mean, it's just about
so
disciplining your kids.
That's
and
that's
doing
it
it
for
correctly.
Hot Topics, you guys. So now, real quick, we're gonna move into something new that we're trying out. Darnell is that's our Hot Topics. Darnell is our social media guru
all over Black
and such, all of that. So this week we started something new called What's
Skinny
Trending.
Jeans. Uh-huh.
And Darnell, let us know what is trending, what you find, where it's at.
Okay, so I don't know which one we're gonna pull up first, but let's go with the VMA one. So as much as I hate talking about pop culture and celebrity news, What's happening now is the whole sort of beef between Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift. Neither of which I respect too much. But there's a whole beef about the VMAs because Nicki feels she wasn't nominated for the proper categories. She was nominated for Anaconda for Best Female Rapper, but she feels that she should have been nominated for Best Music Video, like a larger category. Like Best Female Rapper is such a niche market, you know what I mean?
So was
she
Taylor Swift video?
But Taylor Swift, she has been fucking black men everywhere.
But hey.
Taylor Swift was nominated for whatever song she has for the
Best Video?
Best Video, I think, or Video of the Year. VMA, this is VMA. So Video of the Year, I think. And so Nicki tweeted, we do have the tweet, I think.
All right, so
I can't see this movie.
Hey guys, at MTV, thank you for my nominations. Did Feeling Myself miss the deadline?
Yeah, because that one didn't even get nominated. And so you didn't get the one with Taylor when she tweeted and she said maybe if my video would have had slimmer bodied women in it, it would have been nominated. And then Taylor replied, Nicki, I've always supported you. I've always had love for you. And I just feel that you've never put women against each other. And I feel that the men may have conquered that category anyway. So it's like this whole bad blood.
What's that hashtag?
So the hashtag I think is bad blood. Hashtag bad blood maybe, or maybe even Nicki versus Taylor. So check that out.
All right. So y'all, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to get you guys with viewer questions.
I'm trying to behave. Hell.
We are back. As you see, we are refilling our beverages, getting ready for
get the fruit. That's gonna be juicy.
Sorry. Getting ready for our favorite part of the show, you guys. So this part is where we have viewer questions. Oh, drop Quaaludes. I promise y'all there's no Quaaludes in this picture. So viewer questions, you guys, if you have questions, you can send them to us, tacotalktuesday@gmail.com. Email us. We will do our best to try to help you out, whatever state we're in. All right, so first question, subject. Suffering from too much relationship drama.
Ooh, girl, break it up.
It started out with this one boy back in December. We really got to know each other, and we were getting really close. Mm-hmm. And we went out and broke up. It only lasted a couple of days, but we went back to how we were in the beginning, and then we began doing things on and off again throughout the course of a school year. We had fights, but we would always come crawling back together. And then on the last day of school, I had a party. He snuck over and we did some things. He asked me out that night. I said yes. I don't know why. But then 2 days later, he broke up with me. And the last week we went to the lake. He asked me out and I said yes once again. I don't know why, but I guess I love him. Yesterday we went to the movies, and just today his best friend told me how much he liked me. And then about an hour ago, he broke up with me and didn't give me a reason. He's like, wait, and I'm gonna break up. Wait. He's like, wait, and I'm gonna break up with you. Bye, love. Love you now. And I'm really confused what he's doing. Can you please help?
I can help it. I can help. I
That's
already know.
Young love. Okay?
That ain't got nothing to do with love.
I feel like Scooby does this.
So first of all, she was horrible. Take time when you type it. It's cool. You got to understand. You are what they call a long-term booty call.
A long-term option.
He said everything you wanted to hear to hit it. When he hit it, he's like, do I really want to be committed to this?
Ignore his ass.
And then he left you. Then all of a sudden he's like, you know what? You had a party and he snuck. Bitch, you let him in.
And he doesn't really know the difference between being horny and being in love either.
Right. He doesn't know.
He's horny. He's like, I kind of want to be in a relationship. Right. And then as soon as like that nut is halfway out, it's like, I don't want you no more.
You are in college and you are
like you've been there, Jeff.
Girl, you're in college. She should be out having fun. That don't mean sleep with a bunch of people. That means go out, have fun, date multiple people, learn what you like, learn what you don't like, and keep it moving. Cause this fool, he ain't shit.
You don't know that. He could king
He may be
swing.
shit later, but he ain't shit right now.
He might be shit right now. She keep taking him back.
Yeah, it
He
might be
shit.
hanging by his knee. You don't know.
He might be the shit. Maybe she ain't shit. Maybe that's why he keep breaking up with her.
He might be the shit. She
She ain't amounting to
What
nothing.
is it about her
Shit.
pussy? They keep breaking up.
Obviously, he needs more than
He keep giving a second. He keep giving a second chance.
Okay.
He took it to the lake, not the beach.
Who you fucking?
All right, y'all. Next question. So, subject: drug addiction has hurt our relationship.
Ooh,
This might be
Future.
about me.
Now, this this one is a little.
Future.
I need a new drug man every man.
This one right here, y'all. It's a little bit. So listen up. So, hello. I'm 32 years old. Was dating a fellow for 6 months. Before we started dating, I heard he was very into partying, and they put it with quotes around it. I'm very naive, but I know how to have fun, so I really didn't know what the descriptions of that meant. After avoiding him because they met on the beach for several months, he showed up at my door at 4 a.m. wanting to go for a walk.
Boy.
About 20 feet from my house, he was acting weird, and I asked him if he was all right. Well, he explained that he was on ecstasy. I was so hurt and disappointed, I walked away immediately.
Oh shit! I thought
He
they were talking about hard
apologized.
drugs.
He apologized the next day, and slowly we began to talk and get to know each other. On our second date, he drank so much that he threw up the entire next day. He threw up 6 times in 5 months, calling in sick to work, and spend the day on the couch from heavy drinking. We also had a major fight when he did cocaine. It gets better. You hear that? We had a major fight when he did cocaine. I gave him 6 months of my life. I tried so hard and fell in love with him, and he broke up with me saying that we had different views and personalities.
So what's the problem?
I am so
What's the
hurt.
problem?
First of all, okay, so
I am so hurt that happened and depressed over this. I'd like some advice on getting better, and also should I contact his parents and inform them of his abuse of alcohol?
Wait. Is she
inform them of
32?
his abuse, alcohol,
Let me say
cocaine,
this.
and ecstasy.
Let me tell you something. You can't help a drug addict if they don't want to help them damn self.
First of all,
okay?
My favorite part of this is how he was on ecstasy, alcohol, cocaine throughout this relationship.
still
but
fucking
he
his
broke up
ass.
with her because they had different views.
So my thing is,
Baby, he ain't never gonna
this
change.
is my thing, right?
Get you a good man.
She should have left when he couldn't handle his liquor.
No.
Like
Well, the ecstasy was first.
This is how I knew.
ecstasy ain't even a real drug. Like, who ecstasy? First, like,
ecstasy.
like the only I have heard, I didn't hear any drugs mentioned in this whole thing. Second, I agree with him. Like, if we don't see eye to eye, maybe he's doing the drugs so he can see God, whatever the reason.
See God.
To see whatever, but she should have left him when he couldn't
see
handle the
him.
alcohol. Like the alcohol, I feel might have been an issue if he's throwing up 6 times in 5 months. That's too much. Like I agree with the producer.
You a
over here.
grown ass man.
He's a grown ass
okay?
man.
No, this is it.
He's a
This
young
is the
ass
problem.
man.
This is
That's
how I
what
knew the whole conversation, the whole rest of
Girl, you was 32 years old. If you
it was the
wanted
rest of the story was gonna go downhill. When he said, "I'm 32 and I don't know what party mean," and I was like, "How in the hell are you 32 and you know when somebody said, 'Oh, I like the party mean'?" I learned that from Scarface. What
That's
party
it.
meant.
That's it.
And you 32 and you trying to play dumb. And throwing up 5 times in 6 months ain't bad.
Maybe you should try the cocaine. Maybe you should try the cocaine with him. Cocaine. Let me tell you something about
It's 30
cocaine.
days in a month.
Now wait a minute.
Let me tell you something about cocaine. Oh, next question.
No, wait a
Never mind.
minute.
Okay, Future.
We about to have a
About
professional.
that, right? I looked at this
But
deposition.
if she would have called my mama, I would have been abusing more than drugs. I would have beat the shit out of her motherfucking head. Excuse me. What is in this?
You and Bill Cosby got something in common.
I'm eating the fruit.
Shit.
Well, I think you have the answer to your questions.
Girl, it's okay. You need to just take some time to figure out you before you try to deal with somebody like
Tell my
that.
mama I'm doing cocaine.
But y'all, I don't care.
I'm 30 plus.
The best part
Mama.
is he was the one that said we got
Yeah,
different views on life.
This ain't gonna work.
Okay, you know what? As a woman,
Alright,
I do feel sorry for her, and I just want her to figure out herself.
Nah, what if it was reverse? What if she was the one that was doing drugs?
Well, bitch, she still don't know herself. Either way, she don't know herself. Because if she gonna put up with somebody for 6 months doing this to you and you're 32, you don't know what the hell you want. So you need to figure out yourself, girl. Take some time for you, and then see what you want to do. Okay? Okay.
Right.
You gotta get this
That
together.
wraps up your questions for today. You guys send us your questions to TacoTalkTuesday@gmail.com. And we will be right back to let you guys know what we're obsessed with.
My name is Mara Hall, and I got something to say. So today, I'm making some raviolis. The Parmesan cheese is gooder than a bitch.
I doubt that Jake's in a very forgiving mood. I will call you whatever I want to call you.
Hit the rock. Boom. I think you gotta call Tyrone. Follow me. #IGSTN.
Have you ever had black privilege? Last winter, I went to ice skate downtown. It was about 200 white people in line to get tickets. The black security guard came to the back of the line. It was like, brother, come on now. I was like, no. He came back and got me, and I was so appreciative. Right.
You know we just a big bad love, so take a look what you've done. 'Cause baby, now we got that. Now we got bad blood. You know we just a big bad love, so take a look what you've done. 'Cause baby, now we got that. Now we got bad blood. You know we just a big bad love, so take a look what you've done. 'Cause baby, now we got that. Now we got bad blood. You know we just a big bad love.
All right, y'all, we are back, you guys. So now it is time for what we are obsessed with. This is where we like to let you guys know what's going on with us, what we have been obsessed with this week. Darnell, go ahead.
Okay, so real quick, don't show my picture yet. So I like to go out, like to have fun, I like to kick it. And this is LA. I'm more of a nature person, and concert in the park. And it's always the same. Well, yeah, and yes, drugs are sometimes involved. But there's and liquor, a lot of liquor and water and coconut water. And so the same question always comes up like, damn, where's the bathroom? But then so I was sitting around thinking while I was in San Francisco, because I was at Dolores Park and we were drinking and getting high and all this other stuff. And I was like, what if we didn't need the bathroom all the time? And I was wondering, maybe we're at that age where we could start using adult diapers. Imagine how much time that would save you. You know how long I stood in line at the park to use the bathroom? I was in line for an hour and a half to pee. I'm thinking about starting to wear Depends every once in a while.
So you can change it?
So you can
piss wherever I am.
You could, as men, we can find a bush. We can find a corner.
Not if I'm inside of a place.
Oh, you said you're inside.
Well, I was outside of the park, but there's nowhere for me to go.
You never walked in.
This is in the middle of a city.
You never walked in piss.
If your ass
This is
has
the middle
some
of a
damn
city.
Depends.
You never walked in piss.
So you wouldn't know I had to piss. You wouldn't know I had to piss. You'd just be like, oh, your ass getting a little big. You know what I'm saying? So,
as a test experiment, I just want you to sit around the house in
a
wet pair of underwear for a little while and just see what happens.
You wear Depends?
I'm gonna wear Depends for a week.
No, but you have to change your Depends though. You
That's
old
fine.
ass
I'm
shit.
find somebody to come change it for me.
Ain't nobody
So
fucking with
Taco
you
Talk
at night.
Tuesday is we're gonna hire someone to come change my diaper
for a week.
How much you paying?
And by hire, no. And by hire he means intern.
Right.
All right, Janae, what are you obsessed with this week?
I have been obsessed with the Caribbean culture in the past few weeks, actually. Understanding every part of it, the art, the history, the museums, the food, because y'all, I love to eat, and just being part of it and going forward in my docuseries. So anything Caribbean, I'm there. I'm at every Caribbean party. I don't know how to dirty wine, but I'm learning. I'm whining and twerking and you name it, and I'm naked in the costume.
Do you go to Carbon on Tuesdays for reggae night?
Carbon on Tuesdays.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all, can we
It's
go?
in Culver City. I'm there.
Let's go.
Asking permission.
I love a dance hall. I'm the king of the dance hall.
Dance hall and soca
I'm the
music.
dance hall king.
What's it called?
I'm the dance hall king.
I'm the parking lot
Dance
king.
hall hell.
I am. I dance hall. I do.
You gonna take it as a shot?
I've been taking shots out of my own drink. This is weird.
All right, Scooby, what are you obsessed with this week?
Okay, what I'm obsessed with this week, and it's gonna come off a little racist, but
shit.
White pussy. No, just kidding.
I thought we left that in hot topics.
Mexican women. Not
why you in my neighborhood. I got them everywhere.
Because I'm trying to figure out how they look like this when they young, like pop, boom, yeah, and then out of nowhere, like in a blink, they look like they built like a Buick.
Just invented a
the
whole
same. I don't care. Find me. I live in.
He worked for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump's ass.
Donald Trump.
No, I don't work for Donald Trump. I could. He paid. But no, like it's no disrespect because I think they're beautiful and everything. It's just that there's no between stage. It's like they're fine and then
it's the baby.
And yeah,
it's not. You can't say Hispanic. It's not Mexican. That's the thing. You have to understand that.
It's Latin.
It's Latin. No. Because
all Latin.
No. No. Because most Hispanic women are built, heavy tops, little legs. But Puerto Rican women and Dominican women
whole conversation.
no.
This is a great conversation.
They have no Dominican.
We have Latino viewers.
No. More Dominican people and Puerto Rican, they have more of an hourglass shape.
Okay, first of all, let me clarify this. I'm Black, Italian, Puerto Rican, and Irish. Let that know. Yeah, I'm real fucked. I'm real messed up.
Wasn't that a song? Black, Italian, Puerto Rican?
Ain't no damn song. So
Creole.
Haitian.
There you go. See, so I just I've always never been with a Mexican woman or a Latin woman. My
will
my
tonight,
mom always
huh?
telling me.
Okay.
With these
So-
in my pocket.
I'm so uncomfortable.
I'm so uncomfortable with that. So what I'm obsessed with this week, on a more lighter note, you guys. So every July, a friend of mine, Nicole Ford, she does this event. It's the HBCU reunion. I believe this is the third year. It's a picnic. It's going down this Saturday
Ooh, I think I'm
at
gonna be there.
Loma Alta Park. I'm wearing my Stepping in the Right Direction shirt. Nicole, this is just for you. HBCU. I am an HBCU alumni. Jackson State University.
Jackson State University.
So that's going on this Saturday, and also just wanted to give you guys a little information about it, show you a little video that's posted about it. Yo, that event is this Saturday, July 25th at Loma Alta Park. It's from 1 to 7. So y'all come out, HBCU alumni, members of Greek letter organizations, but it's for everybody. If you didn't go to HBCU, but you just want to come out to a great event, y'all come out. I promise you will have a good time. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Let everybody know where they can find you, what you're doing, what you have coming up, anything.
You can find me, I have coming up, I'll be at the Laugh Factory next Wednesday in Long Beach. I'm gonna say Hollywood, but I'm going there to visit. But like Long Beach and Wednesday. So you guys come check me out. I got a couple shows. Hope you guys make you guys laugh. If not, I still get paid. So
well, don't tell them that
shit. And Quaaludes.
You get paid in Quaaludes. Quaaludes for all.
So you guys can find me in Taste of Yuji, but you guys will also see me and my partner and a few of us at an art gallery exhibit July 27th. If you want to RSVP. info@hollywoodmassive.com. We're doing a GoFund for a docu-series. Please come out and support. And yeah, this is going on.
Okay. And Darnell Lamar
got some big news coming tomorrow, right?
Ooh,
I do. I'm releasing so I have a travel site. So people who love to travel and want to learn to travel like I do. So for those who didn't know, I just did 4 countries for under $250. And that was outside of the United States. And so I'm teaching people how to travel like I do firsthand. So I'm taking you with me and showing you up close and personal how to travel like I do for the same amount.
Now, question: will you only be posting trips that you'll be on, or will you be like
other
times we post like different deals and things that you see?
Well, I'm not gonna. I will have links on my site to find the same travel, to find those travel deals. But I'm also going to be posting tips on travel. I got other writers that are also writing about their experiences, their tips, how to travel with groups, how not to travel with groups. Anything you want to know about travel, you'll be able to find at passportrequired.com. Passportrequired.com.
I got my passport.
Oh, you should.
Let's go.
Indeed.
It's required. And you guys, you find me on everything social media at Jeffro5. Here at Taco Talk Tuesday, you guys, we will be here every week. We got some big things coming up for Taco Talk Tuesday. We won't be here next week, you guys, so you'll miss us for a week, but we'll be back August 4th. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our studio audience. And we'll catch you guys.